That's ambitious under pressure. Terrible kick. Going back as Wiggins gave a contest the best he could do. Falls for Fisher. Could have almost got it free. Smith falling to the ground, backing out of there before he had the football. Crawford. Guerra intercepts a hand pass from Lappin. Kicks inside the forward 50. Rough head. Man on his Hodge. Hodge goes again. Boyle, can he get through? Well, Hodge did too much really. Comes back to him. Finishes his own work as he should have done earlier and kicks the goal.
Just looking behind the play there, 3-4 Carlton players just walking back to their positions with their heads down and their hands on their hips. Good gather here by Roughhead. They probably overplayed this, Hawthorn. Hodge didn't need to give that first handball to Boyle. He could have kicked the ball and could kick the goal the first time round, but in the end he was able to finish it off. Carlton applying pressure, but just too many numbers in the end.
Well, he's having a terrific night, isn't he? Birthday, 23 today, 100th game, and he's playing a blinder.
Situation went to Houlihan. White reaching over the top, trying to mark. May have been better getting it on the ground. Jacobs did well.
He played that well. Jacobs just took the space in front of White.
Ladson, and again on the rebound, which they've done all night, haven't they? Mitchell at centre wing. He's got players running for him. McGlynn's short. He's got Crowd longer and Roughhead, and he's got Roughhead. It was a training drill, wasn't it? He's making a statement here tonight, Roughhead, isn't he? He's emerging from Buddy's shadow.
He's been very good. Carlton just can't hit targets when they go forward, though.
And Houlihan's normally so good at that. Can Roughhead kick a fourth here? 3 goals in the opening half. Didn't look like missing. He's got 4.
Missed everything.
Young's kick. Ladson, good hands. And then well weighted to Taylor. Got a few to come back in the second half of the season, Hawthorn. They might be a hard team to force your way back in. They're looking like we've got a fair bit of depth suddenly. Saul.
This is the most impressive I've seen them play this year. They've played in some ugly contests this year, but they've just opened up the game. I thought the MCG was probably going to suit them better than Telstra Dome, but they've just been fleet-footed tonight.
Saul's kick to Lewis, to Osborne, and Osborne's got a runner out wide. Jacobs to Guerra, and Guerra just tried to get to Boyle. Boyle and Thornton. Boyle's quick, isn't he? He's very quick, and he's still got 3 options and finds Ladson. Well, Tim, they've had some good wins this year. They've knocked off both West Coast and Geelong so far in the first half of the season.
They got really squeezed last week, didn't they, by Sydney after a really promising start. But you've got to ask the question here, who is supposed to be on Ladson?
And they beat the Bombers as well, so they've beaten the other teams in the top 4 at the moment. Now, Ladson, from about 45 metres, just a couple of goals this season, but he plays down back mainly. He's kicked another one. They're over the 100.
Thornton out of defence. Well, I think they've lost all focus. They need to focus on their focus at the moment. There's Ladson behind the pack. Mitchell across the ground. Smith has made himself invisible. He covered himself with branches and leaves. He kicks from 52 metres out. Good looking kick straight through the middle. Is on, no, he doesn't. Decides to kick. Should have played on. It's taken by Osborne, who just flicks it out to Smith. They're queuing up. Young's away. This is really going to set Carlton back. They seem to be making progress in the last couple of weeks. Very impressive against the Western Bulldogs when we saw them last. Sewell comes back to Smith. This is a couple of months' worth tonight. Roughhead on the lead. Koutafides just left in his wake.
What they haven't been able to do, though, tonight is just soak up the pressure that Hawthorn's applied. They've gone at them since the first bounce tonight, the Hawks.
Roughhead's going at number 5. He's never kicked 5 in a game. Certainly not at AFL level. Marvellous. Marvellous finish.
That's extraordinary. I know I've mentioned this before, but coming into this game, he kicked 8-14. He was kicking at 36%. He's kicked 5 goals. That's a wonderful smart. That's another defensive effort by Hawthorn at halfback. Every time they've looked like winning the ball at halfback, what you see is a great spread from players. They work extremely hard to run into space and create options.